Imagine a single company getting $10 billion for AI. Just boom, 10 billion.
Or another one raising $1 billion simply for labeling data.
The scale of money flowing into artificial intelligence right now is, it's really something else. Mind-boggling. Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack complex information, break it down into clear, actionable insights for you. Today, we're going to take a thoughtful look into the recent AI investment scene. We're using a really interesting report covering late June and early July 2025. We've got the scoop on the top 20 deals, the ones really shaping what AI looks like next.
Yeah, we'll dig into where all this cash is actually going, from the big foundational models and the super advanced AI chips, all the way to really specific uses in healthcare, finance, even farming. Our goal for you today: cut through the noise, highlight some maybe surprising trends, and connect the dots. What do these huge investments really mean for what's coming? Okay, let's get into it.
Right, leading the pack, we see these just massive figures going into what you might call the core AI infrastructure. First off, that colossal $10 billion round for xAI, July 1st, 2025. This isn't just big money. It instantly makes xAI one of the most heavily funded AI labs anywhere, period. It's almost hard to comprehend that number.
It really is. And xAI, as you probably know, they're focused hard on developing advanced AI systems, platforms. Grok chatbot is one piece. But they're aiming way beyond just chatbots. They've got these really ambitious goals in scientific discovery. They want to use their AI to tackle some really tough, long-standing problems in science and tech. So this $10 billion war chest, as they call it, it's fuel for intense research, getting tons of data and securing the massive compute power needed for that cutting-edge AI. It's a serious long-haul bet on pushing the limits.
At scale. Yeah, it's incredible. And it really highlights something fundamental, doesn't it? Building these next-gen AI systems, it takes just an unprecedented amount of money now. It's way beyond just coding. It's industrial-scale research, talent, infrastructure.
Exactly. And then look at Surge AI. They pulled in a full $1 billion just for AI data labeling. July 1st to 3rd. $1 billion for data.
Yeah.
That just screams how critical data is, right? It's the hidden fuel for this whole revolution. You absolutely need high-quality training data. Without it, even the smartest algorithms kind of fall flat.
$1 billion for what some people think of as just back-end work. It's staggering. What's really interesting with Surge AI is they specialize in human-in-the-loop labeling. Pause. For anyone less familiar, that basically means they use smart software plus skilled human annotators. Together, they prep and refine the huge data sets AI models learn from. They do computer vision, helping AI see natural language processing, NLP, understanding language, speech recognition too, so this huge funding. It lets them massively scale up that essential groundwork, make sure AI builders everywhere get the really good, accurately labeled data they need.
It's like prepping ingredients perfectly before you cook a fancy meal. You need the good stuff. And speaking of foundational pieces, Biren Technology, they got $207 million for domestic AI chip development, June 26th, this global race for powerful, specialized AI chips. It's huge, one of the biggest strategic tech stories happening right now.
Yeah, and this investment, especially being in China, it really points to a critical national strategy. Biren designs high-performance GPUs, graphics processing units, and other semiconductor hardware, stuff built specifically for the heavy lifting AI requires. In a world dominated by just a few big international chip companies, this money really boosts Biren's efforts to build competitive, homegrown hardware. It's a key strategic move for China's tech scene, about controlling their own critical AI infrastructure, tech sovereignty, basically.
Whoa, so try to imagine scaling up to handle 1 billion user queries, or the sheer compute power needed to even start using that $10 billion investment. It's an incredible scale. So stepping back, what's the most crucial takeaway from these massive foundational investments? What's the core message?
Fundamentally, it shows us that enormous capital is now just essential, both for pioneering AI research and for building the core infrastructure the whole field relies on. We're talking about laying completely new groundwork here.
Right. And if we connect that to the bigger picture, beyond the giants and the core tech, AI is embedding itself into daily business operations.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So this raises a really important question. How is AI fundamentally changing how companies actually run? Not just the products they make, but their internal workings.
Yeah, we're seeing major money flowing into making businesses smarter, more efficient. All over the place. Take Decagon. They raised $131 million for conversational AI agents June 23rd. And these aren't your basic chatbots, They're advanced systems for enterprise customer support. They handle complex questions, stuff that usually needs a human agent. It's about augmenting the humans, not just getting rid of calls.
Right, moving beyond simple automation to, actual intelligent help. Then there's Savvy Wealth. $72 million. For an AI-boosted financial advice platform and CRM for advisors. It's built to streamline their workflows, deliver insights from data, basically empower the human experts with better analysis, more personalized strategies. It enhances the advisor, doesn't replace them.
And LevelPath, $55 million. They're building an AI-native procurement platform, uses AI agents for automation, helps businesses find better deals, manage suppliers, streamline buying, kind of like having an expert AI shopper working 24/7 for your company.
Nice. Then Campfire raised $35 million for an AI-first ERP platform. ERP systems, enterprise resource planning, they're usually these big, complex beasts. Kind of clunky, honestly. Campfire's rethinking that with AI baked in. For much smarter resource planning, better inventory control, way more accurate forecasting for the whole company. It's like putting predictive intelligence right at the heart of operations.
Plus, Yaspa got $12 million. AI for email automation, sales engagement, helps sales and marketing teams automate outreach, personalize messages even when sending tons. Big time saver, making every message feel unique. Though honestly, getting AI to nail that personalization perfectly can be tricky. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes. You tell it one thing, and over time, it kind of wanders off. You got to keep guiding it.
Yeah, totally. The nuance is everything there.
Yeah.
Okay, then CRD secured $15 million. AI in finance, specifically credit scoring. They're using AI to look at alternative data stuff beyond the usual credit reports, aiming for more accurate, more inclusive credit models. Could potentially open up financial services to people who were overlooked before.
And finally, AI Hey raised $10 million. An AI knowledge platform focused on the Vietnamese market, acts like a central brain for a company, makes all the internal info instantly searchable using natural language. Democratizing knowledge, really.
Okay, so pulling this section together, how does AI really elevate these common business functions? What's the step change beyond just basic automation?
Fundamentally, AI enables this new layer of intelligent insights, really deep personalization, and much more optimized decision-making, pretty much across every business process, driving efficiency, giving companies an edge.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how AI is starting to move beyond just screens and data. It's moving into our physical reality, enabling machines not just to process info, but to understand and act in the physical world. It's not just software anymore. It's about real-world interaction.
Exactly. The next wave isn't just code, it's tangible, physical. Look at Genesis AI raised $105 million. They're working on physical AI and robotics foundation models, building the core AI brains for general-purpose robots, automating complex physical work in manufacturing, logistics, you name it, enabling robots to do more adaptive, nuanced tasks, not just the same thing over and over.
And PetroApp, they got $50 million. AI for digital fuel payments and fleet management. A key piece there is predictive maintenance, analyzing vehicle data in real time to predict breakdowns before they happen. That means huge efficiency gains, big cost savings for logistics, transport companies, keeps things moving.
And one I find really interesting, Ambrock. $26.1 million for AI in agriculture. Their farm management software aims to hyper-optimize crop yields, manage water precisely, apply fertilizer only where it's needed, making farming much more precise, efficient with resources, more sustainable. That directly impacts how we produce food globally.
So thinking about logistics, agriculture, how is AI physically transforming these industries? What's the core shift?
AI is bringing new levels of autonomy, this predictive power and just unprecedented efficiency to physical tasks, optimizing how resources are used, preventing failures.
Which then raises another critical question. How is AI specifically hitting something as personal, as vital as patient care and finding new medicines? What's the near future look like there?
Yeah, healthcare and biotech are seeing huge AI investments, promising breakthroughs in diagnosis, treatment, stuff that seemed like science fiction not long ago. Tandem Health, for instance, $50 million. Healthcare AI platform focused on patient engagement, digital health. The goal is a more connected, supportive patient journey. Proactive. Better outcomes, less burden on the system.
And Field Medical raised $35 million. AI in medical devices and diagnostics. This is about putting AI right into the devices, making them smarter, allowing for faster, more accurate decisions by doctors and nurses right there at the point of care. Imagine a device giving immediate AI insights during surgery, enhancing precision, safety.
Portal Biotech also got $35 million. AI in drug discovery. This is huge. AI can dramatically speed up finding new medicines, analyzing massive bio and chemical data sets way faster than humans ever could, identifying promising drug candidates, potential targets. It cuts down the time and, crucially, the cost of R&D so much.
Then Syntis Bio, $33 million. They're a biotech AI company using synthetic biology. Synthetic biology is basically redesigning organisms for useful purposes. With AI, they can rapidly design new biological systems to produce medicines or sustainable chemicals. It's almost like programming biology, really cutting-edge stuff.
And Emerald AI, $24.5 million. AI in medical imaging. Diagnostics, training AI to read complex scans, X-rays, CTs, MRIs with incredible accuracy, sometimes spotting subtle signs of disease a human eye might miss. Early, accurate detection via AI, that can be life-changing.
Lastly, Gallant Therapeutics got $18 million, another biotech AI firm developing new therapies. They use machine learning, computational models to speed up the whole drug development pipeline, from finding disease targets to predicting how a drug might behave in the body, de-risking and accelerating the path to new treatments.
Okay, so given all that activity, what's the most exciting, most immediate potential for AI in healthcare?
I'd say it's about much faster diagnosis, really accelerating new drug discovery, and delivering truly personalized patient support, reshaping the whole experience.
Okay, finally, to really grasp where this is all heading, the long-term belief in this innovation, we need to look at who's funding it. Even the structure of venture capital itself is adapting, specializing for this AI boom.
Yeah, we're actually seeing dedicated AI investment funds popping up now, just for this sector. Like Araya Ventures, they secured $26.3 million for an AI venture fund, specifically for AI and biotech investments. That's not just another tech fund, it's a very specific signal being sent.
The significance there is pretty deep, isn't it? This kind of specialized fund really highlights the continued strong investor appetite. They're hungry for these specific groundbreaking technologies in these high-growth areas. It shows investors aren't just dabbling. They're putting dedicated money into AI and biotech, expecting not just returns, but big long-term future growth. It signals a shift from general tech funds to these highly specialized vehicles, ones designed to accelerate very specific types of AI innovation, with focused expertise and a longer view. It's a powerful vote of confidence in AI's future.
So, boiling that down,
Mhm.
what does the creation of these specialized AI venture funds tell us about the wider market sentiment?
It clearly signals that investors expect sustained high growth, and they recognize the need for deep expertise in targeted AI and biotech innovation for years to come. Okay, so wrapping this all up, what does this fire hose of information mean for you, the listener, trying to make sense of this incredibly fast-moving field? We've seen just unbelievable amounts of money pouring into every corner of AI.
Exactly. And connecting it all, a few key themes really jump out, right? First, the sheer scale of capital available is unprecedented, monumental. Second, the diversification. AI isn't just one thing. Its applications are spreading across practically every industry you can think of. And third, the foundational importance, you just can't overstate it, of high-quality data and specialized hardware. AI isn't just a concept anymore. It's being applied right now to solve real-world problems at incredible scale. Hopefully, this deep dive gives you a shortcut to feeling really informed about what's driving this AI revolution.
This has been a really fascinating look into the scale, the diversity of AI investments that are actively shaping what comes next.
Yeah, and it leaves us with an important question, something for you to think about. Given this massive flood of capital, this incredibly fast pace of development, what ethical considerations, what societal impacts do you think we really need to be most mindful of? Especially as these powerful technologies weave themselves even deeper into our everyday lives.
We really hope this deep dive has given you some surprising facts, maybe some new perspectives, and enough context to feel well informed. And maybe spark some curiosity, too. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring.